The pail of water that Jack and Jill had to fetch was not on top of the hill at all. It was actually at the bottom of a well. Unfortunately, it was too heavy for either of them to pull up. What they needed was a simple machine to give them a mechanical advantage. No, the inclined plane doesn't help, nor does the lever, nor the screw. What other sorts of machine are there? Ah, yes, the wheel. But what's Jill doing with it? She is arranging the wheel so that it will revolve on an axle stuck in that post. Very good. Jill's just rediscovered another sort of simple machine. A wheel that instead of being all of a piece with its axle, can revolve freely around an axle. Since this type of wheel is used mainly for pulling things, it's called a pulley. And Jill can hitch the rope around it and use it to pull. No, Jack can use it to try to pull the pail of water up. That's funny. He needs just as much force to try to pull the pail of water up this way as he did trying to pull it up the other way. I wonder if there's a better way of rigging the pulley. Amazing. How did Jill manage it? Both she and Jack only had one pulley to work with, and yet Jill was able to pull up the pail with half the force that Jack needed. Well, when a pulley is set up like this, it's called a single fixed pulley. All it does is change the direction of your pull, but it doesn't reduce the force you need. But when a pulley is arranged like this, it's called a single movable pulley, and it halves the force you must exert, because the pail of water is now, in effect, being lifted by two ropes instead of one. It's as if two people were lifting the pail, and it looks as if we're getting something for nothing again, doesn't it? But of course we're not. If we compare the distance that Jill raised the pail with the amount of rope she pulled, we see that it's the same old story. What she's gaining on the force, she's losing on the distance. The distance that she pulls the rope is twice the distance that she raises the pail. But the way Jill used the pulley is still twice as effective as the way Jack used it. There are lots of other ways of combining pulleys. The pulley system that Jill finally rigged up for herself. She had to pull the rope 3 meters for every meter that she raised the pail of water. In a sense, she'd become 3 times as strong